there, friends. Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter, Billy.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. We are here today to talk to you about a cozy game of mystical geometry called Lacuna, which was sent to us by CMYK Games. So thank you to them for sending this along. This is a game that reminds me a lot of one of my all-time favorite solo games, and that is A Gentle Rain. Now, are they similar in play? Nope.
For example, this is not a solo game.
Is this a solo game? No again. But there's something about it that feels very chill. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. And when we're going to do a little... We're going to do a little untubing because it's not an unboxing.
More games should come in tubes.
Yes. Well, they're hard to store, but it's worth it for this one. When I open up the little directions, this is it. These are all the directions. And some of these pages are examples, but also, I'm not crazy.
I don't think it says that.
It says right here.
I don't think it says that.
It says Lacuna, meaning a gap. It does not say Lacuna Matata.
It means no worries.
It might mean no worries, though. Lacuna means a gap between two things, from the Latin lacus, meaning lake or pool. So in the description, to prove I'm not crazy, it says Lacuna is a cozy and competitive game for two players about collecting flowers on a pond at night. So in my brain, the flowers are there from when I played the solo game, and now we can collect them. Either way, it is a beautiful production. And in this tube, you get a ruler, which all good games need.
Fancy.
This gorgeous playmat, a little beautiful bag of metal pieces for each player. So there's 6 of these pieces for each player.
Sounds like coins.
There's 6 silver and 6 gold, and they have like a nice weight to them.
That's because they're made of metal.
They are made of metal. Thank you, Billy.
You're welcome.
And also, when you put the lid back on, you have the most unique way to set up a game that I've encountered in a long time. Because after you have your mat laid out in front of you, you take this little tube and you just shake it onto the board.
Like shaky cheese.
Like shaky cheese. So you're shaking these flowers out onto the mat. Once you shake them out, you have to kind of spread them a little bit so that they aren't touching, so that there's room to place the tokens in between.
I don't know. I think the first time we played, we didn't have to do much.
There's not much. It's just kind of if they land on each other or if they're not quite in the circle, you just kind of put them in there.
If you're bad at pouring.
Not bad at pouring.
No, you specifically.
This is a very chill game, Billy. Chill. This is a chill game.
I don't think we do chill.
We do for this.
Oh, true.
But basically, this game takes place over 2 stages. And in the first stage, each player is going to take a turn taking those beautiful tokens and placing them directly between 2 flowers of the same color. They have to be in a direct line, and there can't be anything blocking that line. So no other player's tokens and no other flowers. And if you aren't sure, you can always use this ruler to check if there's anything blocking them.
I feel like you're not allowed to bend the ruler, try to get around
You're not allowed to bend the ruler. Be like, oh, it fits now. No, straight line. If you can do that, if you could put one of your player pieces in between the 2 flowers, then you get to pick up those 2 flowers.
Something about the way that mechanic works just clicks really well with my brain. I just find it very satisfying to see all the little lines in my head.
There are 7 different colors of flowers, and those colors are also different shapes, so if you have trouble with colors, you can still play. And there are 7 of each of those flowers. So 7 colors and 7 of each of those colors. At the end of the game, the object is to have 4 or more of 4 or more colors.
Yes.
So the majority of the 7 colors and the majority of the pieces in each of those colors. 4 or more tokens in 4 or more colors. The way you're going to get them is just how we described, putting your piece between some in a direct line. But you only have 6 pieces each, and that leaves a lot of tokens left on the board. after you've placed your 6 player pieces. And at that point, you just start taking them off the board.
As quick as you can.
No, it's not a race. It's very chill. Have I mentioned it's chill?
Oh.
You look at your player piece on the board, and any flower that's closer to your player piece than your opponent's is yours. What does this mean for strategy? Well, it means that when you're in that first stage where you're putting your player piece in that direct line between 2 pieces, you might not want to put it in the middle. You might want to cheat it all the way to one side so that you're closer to a number of different flowers at the second half of the game.
Oh shoot, that probably would have been helpful, huh?
It might have been.
That might have been why you won.
No, I won because I was more chill.
Oh, sure, okay. I just keep picturing, like, okay, phase 2, and everyone just goes hungry, hungry hippos. And
It's not hungry, hungry hippos. It's very relaxed. In fact, in the directions, it says that you can use the ruler to measure whose piece is closer. But for the most part, you can just talk it out in a conversation. Like, mine's closer on this one, right?
For
Yours is
most
closer.
of the pieces, it'll be pretty clear just from a glance.
Yep.
Sometimes there's going to be one that's, like, just in the spot between, and
So you can talk it out if you want, but we found it was pretty easy to determine. And if it's really actually tied, then it's whoever has the closest second pawn for that. But I don't think we came across that at all. But it's a very quick game, so it doesn't feel so crushing, right? If you didn't win that one, you can shake them back out again and play it again. This game only takes about 10 minutes to play, and it takes about 2 minutes to set up. So you could play best of 3 really easily.
Yeah.
It is somehow both very, very relaxing and very strategic. Once you figure out that the placement of those pawns isn't just to go between the 2, but also to line you up for that second half of the game.
With that second part is the part I didn't do the first time we played.
This is the kind of game that's easy to just pick up and bring somewhere and show people. It basically has 3 rules. It's very simple to teach. It's a little bit harder to be good at, but it's thinky without being stressful. The production is beautiful, and it is just a pleasure to have on the table. I haven't played it yet where people sit in their seats to play, though. Every time we play it, I have people kind of standing up to get a better look at the board and hovering over the beautiful lake that's on the board. This is one that we've already played a lot, and that it's going to come to the table often. I think we might bring this one down the shore because there's really no setup except the really satisfying shaking of the flowers. And then
it's a very good low spoons game.
It is a very good low spoons game, but that's not to say that it's not strategic, because there's definitely choices to be made here. Lacuna is available now, so if this is something that interests you, you might want to check it out. Billy and I are having a good time with it, and I'm looking forward to introducing it to more people. I was introduced by a friend at Gen Con and got to play it there, and it was so quick to pick up. I was very happy that we were getting this copy so that we could play.
It was the first thing we played when you got home, I think, wasn't it?
It was the first thing we played when I got home from Gen Con. It was. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
if you want to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye! We always wait for the theme song.
I know I always wait for the theme song, but
as if we could hear it.
I can hear it. You can't hear it?
No, I can't.
So you're seeing the lines, are you?
Shut up. You saw connections. Rain.
It's
what
not.
If the second pawns are also equidistant?
Then you share the flower.
No.
And we all share the beautiful.
No.
No?
No.
Then I win.